Martin Scorsese's latest film, The Irishman, has captivated audiences since its release on Netflix. It chronicles the rise to power and eventual disappearance of labor leader Jimmy Hoffa. And as Vince Briga tells us, the mafia tale has deep ties in one southern tier village.
It's not often you get to rub shoulders with some of the greatest actors of this generation, but that's exactly what happened to Rob Salamita, who many know as the co-founder of the Speedy Fest and owner of a famous Speedy company. It started when he got a call from his cousin, actor Craig Vincent, asking him to appear in the Martin Scorsese mob film, The Irishman.
I said, no, I don't really have the time, and I'm not a big New York City guy and all that. Then he said a couple weeks later, hey, listen, I'm going to be down there. Maybe I can get you in as an extra. I said, oh, no, that's not me. I can't do that.
Salamita decided to give it a shot, never expecting to actually appear in the film. But about an hour in, he shares this courtroom scene with Al Pacino as famed Teamster leader Jimmy Hoffa and Robert De Niro, who plays hitman Frank Sheeran. De Niro bumps into him on the right of the screen while he's holding a clipboard. Salamita recalls De Niro giving him a bit of advice.
We shake hands, and he says, when you hold that, tip it a little. Whatever he said, I was in awe. And later Craig said, geez, not only do you meet Bob De Niro the first day, you take direction from Bob De Niro. And that explained why all the extras were looking at me like, who is this guy?
But the film also has many other ties to Broome County. This scene here where Frank Sheeran first meets Russell Buffalino actually happened at a truck stop in Endicott in the village Buffalino had called home.
Better watch, there's a lot of tough guys around here. Did he tell you?
It was surreal because I'd always heard the term, the name Russell Buffalino, and his underlings were always around the triple cities, and those names always seem to surface in one form or another.
Salamita's cousin Craig Vincent appears in the film as Teamster agent Ed Parton, the man who helped convict Hoffa.
Definitely a surreal experience with those guys, because here are your idols, at least mine growing up, and my reason of wanting to become an actor in the first place.
While Scorsese directed countless mob hits in the past, Salamita says this film's message stuck with him the most.
Maybe in other movies it was glorified, but he wanted to tell you family is more important, and not power.
A message and experience both men say they'll never forget. In Endicott, Vince Briga, Spectrum News.
The Irishman leads the Critics' Choice Awards with 14 nominations.